Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Commander review. We are talking about the last Commander in Homeland set. This is Veldrane of Sengir, who is not a vampire. Um, it looks like from the flavor text that this human rogue works for the Baron. However, so he's like of the house, but he's not actually a vampire. This Veldrane is a human rogue that costs 5 generic mana, 2 black mana, and is a 5/5. And then it has this cool ability where for 1 mana and 2 black mana, Veldrane of Sengir gets -3, -0, and gains Forest Walk until end of turn. Forest Walk means the defending player has a forest, Veldrane cannot be blocked, which is really cool. I think the land walk abilities are a little underrated. And could use a little bit of love, in my personal opinion. And I know I've said that in other videos. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. No card rulings, just very straightforward. Little weaker, but unblockable in some circumstances. Depends on the meta, depends on the table. I chose Bloodforged Battle Axe as a cool card to synergize with Veldrane because the more unblockable Veldrane is, the more damage you can do, even with the -3. Keep equipping it with these Bloodforged axes and the copies that are made from it, and just do a lot of unstoppable damage. The deck that I am putting Veldrane in is, when I originally made this slide, it was a rogue deck, like rogue tribe, but it's actually going to have a little bit of rogues, a little bit of assassins, a little bit of mercenaries. And by the time of this recording, and definitely by the time this video is out, you guys will already be seeing previews for Outlaws of Thunder Junction cards. And there's a whole theme around Outlaws. And Outlaws are rogues, assassins, mercenaries. And I'm so excited to get those cards, because that's going to make this deck not only doable, but like fully functioning, because it cares about all those creature types that are going in this deck. So for this preview, there's only rogues up, but when it is done, it's going to have a little bit of everything. And now that we have Outlaws as like a theme and a mechanic that can be played with, I'm very excited to put this deck together, so it's going to be great. Again, take advantage of that Forest Walk that I've mentioned earlier, and do a Voltron build as another idea, or have other ways to make Veldrane unblockable, and just do a lot of commander damage. It does start as a 5/5, so if you can use things like Suspicious Bookcase to bypass the -3 to its power, that's a good amount of power to have unblockable for a commander. And lastly, you can do Human Tribe, very doable in mono black. It will have like a sub-theme of like zombies and stuff, but that's very doable, very easy. Do something like Aristocrats themed, or just go wide tokens, or go wide humans, whatever you want. Lots of options there, but you can do Human Tribal. And that's going to do it for Veldrane of Sengir. No forest will stop you, which is great, especially if you have cards like Yavimaya. Is that the full card? There's the new land, Yavimaya, and it makes all lands forests. And I believe it's worded in the same way that the black one is. So you actually could put it in this deck, and then just guarantee that you have Forest Walk no matter what you're doing. And you're in black, so you have the best tutors in the game, so you can tutor up Yavimaya and then be able to have that unblockable commander. So that's really cool. Bear in mind, it is 7 mana to play, and a removal spell will stop Veldrane. So play with, if you want to go like the Voltron build, play with protections, because you're going to need them. You don't want to have to spend 9 mana to play Veldrane a second time. So play Veldrane, suit him up with a bunch of protections, suit him up with extra rogues to do fighting with, get your Yavimaya into play so you have forests no matter who's playing what deck, and go unblockable and take your opponents out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there's anything I missed, make sure to let me know in the comments below. After this video, the next video you guys are going to see is the set review, which I'll briefly talk about the tier of, like, these are the deck ideas that I could find or come up with for all these commanders. If you want to see more of those videos, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified when more videos come out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!